The last setting I'm going to go over here is the saber feature. I'd just like to tell everyone right now how funny this is. If I'm ever in a restaurant and I'm dressed up in my Jedi outfit and I turn this music on, everyone sort of bobs their head a little bit and dances to it. It's actually really, really funny. I can store up to about 16 tracks on this. If I want to pause it, I simply press the auxiliary button once. If I want to continue playing it, I press it again. The song will continue to loop. If you want to skip to the next track, you simply press the button a little bit longer. It's Battle of the Heroes. This is a fun little track I have on when I walk around. I always sort of big partial to the John Williams music, obviously. And when you're walking around in your Jedi outfit, if it's done right, you tend to sort of carry yourself differently. So I sort of like to have my own. Well, to be honest, I've got my own theme music, is what that is right there. So I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, I've got quite a few tracks on there. I'm not going to go through all of them. And going back to my saber settings. So that's pretty straightforward. I'm going to quickly insert a blade in here just to give you an idea of what it looks like with the blade in. Never done this just one-handed, so it may be a little bit of a trick. There we go. There we are. I don't have the blade all the way in. It's just to sort of demonstrate the blade, and it is quite an even light too, I might add. It's not very bright near the beginning and then sort of fades as it goes up. So it's pretty straightforward through the whole thing. And yeah, that, again, just sort of showing you what the LED indicator does. It's kind of a neat feature to have, even if I don't have the saber on. It blinks a little bit, and it gives it that little high-tech touch that I'm really fond of. Anyway, that's the saber. If any of you are curious about the price, it honestly depends on what you're looking for. I had this piece custom made. And Rob at Genesis Custom Lightsabers is a close friend of mine, so you know, I was able to get this without going through eBay and whatnot, which was very much appreciated. However, if you're looking for a saber that he makes, your best bet is to email him directly or check out his YouTube page. You can just type in Genesis Custom Lightsabers, and a lot of his stuff will come up, probably with a lot of responses that are all very, very positive, because, well, I mean, I just showed you all this. It's a pretty wicked saber. And this is a very simplistic one. He can do much more interesting things with these, I'm sure. Obviously, the big selling point is the crystal focus, you know, element to it, which kind of makes or breaks a saber in some cases. Even without all the different saber sounds and the MP3 and all that, it's just nice to have a very simplistic saber that looks right. It's the right dimensions. It's not too big or thick or small, and the blade is a good length and size. It's not too small, it's not too thin. It doesn't do the light up and light down effects as a Force FX would, but this is a little bit more high tech than your standard Force FX saber, so I have no problem with that. Anyway, thanks a lot for the time, and at some point maybe I'll do a better review. This is the first one I've ever done, so I apologize if it runs on a bit much.